any update on Eric Gordon?
Eric's out. I can't answer any of the questions that you want to ask me.
All the wise guy questions I'm thinking of. I don't know if you can answer this, but I'll try. Could you tell Christian that some of this stuff was wearing on him, and do you feel like just looking at him today, is there almost like a weight taken off his shoulders?
I couldn't tell. Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was weighing on him or not. He looked very much the same today as he has on previous days.
There's something we noticed where before the game or practices, John Lucas will kind of pull guys aside and he has this little chat with him, does it with Jalen, we saw with Christian. What kind of stuff, as much as you could tell us, and then what benefit does it have the guys that have so much experience in the league that him kind of giving that little pep talk before the game?
I mean, John is so valuable. He has years and years of knowledge. He has the ability to connect with players. He has the ability to get guys to do things that they don't want to do. He motivates in a way that's true and honest and is very much respected by the players. And at times there's things that he can say to players that I can't as the head coach can say. So, he is so instrumental in everything that we do here. And those pep talks are just a little snippet of what he does for us.
Stephen, is there, I don't know if the right word is relief, but the fact that this is over with now, you know who you're going to be with the rest of the year for the most part. Is that some sort of relief? You can move forward now if it's over with.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I wasn't really kind of worried about it as much. Like I said yesterday, I think everybody else was so worried about what was going to happen and whatnot. And we're still kind of in the midst of what could or could not happen. So, I'm also middling at the same time.
How impressed have you been with Daishe and Nick's play at the G League level, and what impresses you the most out of his growth?
Yeah, so I need to watch more and more. I've been following his stats, and Rafael's like, you need to watch this kid play. But as I'm preparing for game after game, it becomes a little bit tough. But he is physical. He is a point guard for sure. He makes the others around him better. He can get downhill, and he's shooting the ball a lot better than we had expected or we thought that he could. So, he's really. From Rafael says he's tearing up the G League. So, I need to pay more attention to that. But I've been really diving into my team and making sure that all the guys are good.
What is it like going up against a coach like Nick Nurse, who doesn't get all the accolades like some of the other coaches do, but he's really good at the X's and O's?
Yeah, it's always hard because he's not afraid to throw something that you haven't seen out there, whether it's a box and one or triangle and two or some pressing or just something that maybe you hadn't prepared for or maybe our young guys haven't seen yet. So, he is brilliant when it comes to that stuff, but he also has a great feel for his group. And the team is well put together. Masai's done a very good job with that team as far as putting together a team that fits well together. And they're big and they're switchy and long and athletic, and that makes them good on both ends of the floor.
There were a couple last night of things that you last night thinking, man, I wish we did this before we had the practice. Well, it was a zone. I couldn't tell if it was a zone or not a couple times.
Oh, for our last game?
No.
Last night. Yeah. They threw some zone out there for sure, and we are prepared to play against some zone tonight.
April Marie with the RGV Vipers. Two of your two-way players currently, Trevelin Queen and Daishe, have been making huge statements in the G League. Trevelin Queen today posted 43 points in the afternoon.
Wow.
What are your thoughts on both of their developments thus far, and how are you looking to implement them once they come back to you?
Yeah, I mean, we've had a lot of success with guys going down to RGB and having success and playing in a way that fits the way that we play. And we don't expect them to do anything different down there that they would do here. So it becomes a seamless fit for guys who go down there and come back up. Obviously the roles are a little bit different because the minutes are different. And you're not going to get the same opportunities when you're playing with veteran players that you would have, down there. But, Mahmoud does a great job with those guys. They play free. They, play with purpose. They play very similarly to the way that I like to play basketball and the way I like to see it. Defensively, they switch a bunch and are like, I guess when I talk to Mahmoud, he's like, is there anything you want me to try? And he's always sending me stuff. I'm like, you're doing a great job. Just keep it up. And I steal stuff from him. So, yeah, when those guys come back, them having a level of success at the G League level will hopefully transfer to success here with us because it's happened before.
And what about Coach Mahmoud? What are your thoughts on him? Obviously, he's joined you as well beside you among the bench, and he's come a long way working next to Coach Blair. What are your thoughts on him thus far?
I mean, he does a great job. He hits them when they need to be hit hard. He puts his arm around them when they need to be kind of helped along. But it is like a seamless connection, for lack of a better word, that we have with him and myself and our management group and their management group. And it works really well. And I've been here just over a calendar year, but we've had a lot of success between the coaching staff and the players, and then the players and the players. Because when they come up, there's a familiarity, and those guys are happy to see the Daishens and the Trevelins when they come up.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
Thank you.